I will run and explain a KQL query which is taken from Kusto Detective Agency. This query uses a table called detective cases. This table represents a log of events related to investigation cases handled by the agency. This is the table I am talking about. Let's see what exactly this table contains. So to find that out, we can only run this, select this line and run. Ignore that error because we have got a result which is exceeds these many records. Ignore that error, but if you see the table, in the table we have uh, we have case ID of like case ID and the timestamp and the event type. What is the type of the event? Whether it is assigned, resolved, unresolved, and then there is a detective ID. The timestamps talks about exact time when this event occurred, and the event type describes what happened at that timestamp. At this timestamp, what exactly happened? At this timestamp, case resolved. In another timestamp, case is assigned, and there are other optional fields like columns like detective ID, severity and priority, and location. Okay, now, so just the basics, we understood what table we are talking about and what that table contains. Now, let's run this query and understand what does this query do and learn a bit more about KQL query. And aim of this query is to find out how much pick how much time is taken to pick up the cases and average. This is the entire aim of uh, this query. But to understand and learn little bit more about uh, KQL, we go line by line, understand what does each line do. Then at the end, I will run the entire command and see what is the result. We have already run this line. We have seen what a detective cases table contains. Now let's run line number 3 and 4, where it only opens event type. It opens where event type is case open. It will not open all the rows. It only displays the rows where case open event type is there. See the result. We are seeing only event type case opened are displayed. Okay, so this is the purpose of where operator. Using the where, you can filter what kind of information that you want to see rather than seeing all the tables, entire table displayed. Next, project. Project is something here. Okay, we have selected the event type of case opened, but we don't want to see all these columns. We only want to see couple of columns. There, project is useful. So what exactly I'm seeing here, I want to see timestamp and case ID. I don't want to see all the columns, but I am changing the name of timestamp to case open. So I just for a easy identification, renaming the renaming the timestamp to the case open. Let's see, let's see the results. Okay, so now we have seen what project project operator has done, it has projected only timestamp and case ID rows. And as I wanted to rename the timestamp to case ID, it renamed the column name to case opened. Then one, it is little uh, intermediate one. We need to understand better on this. Since we wanted to know, since we wanted to know what is the time taken to pick up the case, we need to compare the time between case opened and case assigned, right? So when you know when is the case, what is the timestamp case opened, and what is the timestamp case assigned. If we are talking about one case, what is the time case open, what is the time assigned. If we see the difference between them, we will know how much time it is taken to pick up the case. So that is the reason we have filtering case open, and we are also filtering case assigned timestamps, and then we will see the difference between the case opened and case assigned timestamp. So for that reason, we are joining case opened and assigned event types. So for that, we can use a join operator where we are joining case assigned and case assigned and case opened event types. Earlier in this session, we have seen case opened event types. Now we are seeing case assigned event type. I just ran these two lines. You see, we are seeing case assigned. Okay. So now let's run this entire query, including the join operator. Then we will be able to see when is the case opened, when is the case assigned, and the of case ID. For this, I am selecting all of this except the summarize. Except the summarize, I'm selecting all of this and running. Okay, so now we have case ID. For each case ID, what is the case open time, what is the case assigned time, first assigned time. So now in the next operator, we would be seeing the difference between case assigned and case opened, time difference between case assigned and case opened. And then we are taking an average because we wanted to know, we don't want to know each case by case. We want to know on an average how much time taken to pick up the cases. So now I'm running summarize with average operator and see what happens. Yeah, so average time taken is 9 hours 18 minutes. Let's go back and cross check a few. I have run again a query from starting to line number 12 just to differentiate how much time it has taken, just to understand how much time it is taken for each case. We'll just see 4 or 5 cases. Then we will understand what average time is given is aligned to the cases. Now let's see. Now let's see the first case. This is 7:22 a.m. Sorry, case opened is 12 a.m. and case assigned is 7:22. That means around 7 hours. And next one is again around 6 hours. Next one is again around 6 hours, but this one is 2 hours. Next one is also around 2 hours. This is just in few minutes. This is taking a longer time, maybe 9 hours. more than that. And this has also taken almost 12 hours. Yeah, almost 12 hours. Yeah, almost 12 hours. So, but averaging all of this, we have got 9 hours.